Good day, this is Dr. Randon, and today we're going to complete project under Module 3, SAM Project 1A, in Shelley Cashman Work 365/2021 version. So this document is from Advantia Biotech, or the company name is Advantia Biotech. And we're going to learn how to create a business letter, including the formatting of text and graphics. You should have already downloaded your documents from your Cengage MindTap account. And the first one that you downloaded would be your instruction, which is similar to what I have on the screen, on the left of my screen, which includes project steps up to 17. Yes, and then the second document that you should already downloaded would be your start file. And this one, my start file name is SC underscore WD 365 underscore 2021 underscore 3A underscore my first name, last name, and with the version 1. So the first step actually is you're going to save a file. So I click File, Save a Copy, and then just change that number 1 to 2. Save. I already have a file there, so I'm just replacing it. So this is the document we will be working on. The third file that you have downloaded would be the support file, which is a letterhead, which I have a sample here, which is this one here. Okay. So my start file should have a footer which shows my first name and last name, and you should have the same. If not, you can delete that and download again. But I haven't seen an issue with not showing the student's name before. So, okay. So I've completed the getting started steps. So I'm just going to highlight this. So now I know that's completed. Project step 1, we'll read it. As an event coordinator, I'm drafting a cover letter with information sheets about the upcoming conference. And then the step 1A would be to copy the letterhead picture that I showed you before, and then paste that in the blank paragraph at the top of the letterhead while keeping the source formatting. I'll go ahead and read the step 2 as well, which is inserting a current date using this format. Okay. Just gonna select this one as well. First step would be to show this letterhead. I'm just going to either select home and copy, or I can right click and copy here. Then go to the working document up the top. Make sure it's up the top because I'm also going to insert a date here. So I know it's on this top of the page, and either I click home, paste, or right click, paste. There you go. And then below the letterhead, I'm going to type today's date with the format that's month, day, and year. So today is September 7, 2025. Okay. So now on page 2, format the picture of the logo as follows. I need to flip the picture so that the logo text is horizontal, as well as changing the position of the picture in top right with square text wrapping. So go to your start file or working file, go to the page 2. And I see this one here, you can see that it's not correctly formatted. So select the picture and the picture format would have shown. So you have to select picture format tab to show the ribbons under that tab. So the first one is that we have to flip the picture logo text so that it's horizontal. So to flip look for the ribbon icon, which is this here, rotate object, and then select the drop down arrow, and we need to flip it horizontal. There you go, it's now correct. And then, so we need to position to top right with square text wrapping. So select the picture again, select picture format, and then so we need to position to top right, which would be this one here, top right, position in top right with square text wrapping. Select that icon, and that should be correct. Now, step 4, use the format painter to copy the formatting from the paragraph 7th annual conference, which is this here, right? That here, okay. And then copy it to the paragraph hosted by Advantia Biotech. So where is the Advant hosted, which is this here? So basically, we're going to do a format painter, highlight this the word 7th annual conference on, select home tab, select the icon format painter or ribbon format painter, and then select the words hosted by Advantia Biotech. So there you go. So that's done. Step 4 is done. Now, step 5 is change the font size of the paragraph conference highlights to 16 point to match the font size of other main topic headings. So this is the conference highlight. I'm just going to highlight and then change the font size to 16 so it should be smaller. So now it should be, so this one here should be the same as the other headings. So this is done. Now, step 6 is clear the formatting from the paragraph, the innovations in biotech, which is here. As you can see, there the formatting are all different. This one is different, this one is different. So we need to make it all uniform so that they're not distracting. Okay, so that. Now, so I need to highlight. You can just click it or highlight. Now, from the home menu, okay, I need to make it big. Okay, so highlight the text or the paragraph, then select Home tab, and then the clear formatting is this letter A with eraser. If you hover over, the name of the ribbon shows up, clear all formatting. So I just need to click it once, and now it's not disturbing anymore. Okay. So, but I need this to be Hmm. So just need to make it. Okay. Now, step 7, format the picture of the conference attendees as follows to improve the clarity of the picture and add alt text for screen readers. So I need to add the brightness plus 40 and contrast plus 20% corrections. So let's do that first. Select the attendees picture, and then so the picture format ribbon, tab should show up, and then look for the corrections ribbon, which is here under adjust group. Select the corrections gallery, and I need to find the brightness plus 40 and contrast plus 20. You can see this one is sharp and soften, and I need the brightness contrast. Then I'll look for the plus 40 plus 20. So this one is minus 40. So maybe it's below minus, so maybe here. Is it plus? Maybe here. Then now it's 0 plus 40. Maybe here plus 40. But the correction should be plus 20. So brightness is correct, plus 40, plus 40, maybe so here, plus 40 here. So the brightness plus 40%, contrast plus 20%. So this is what I need. Okay, and then add the following alt text description to the picture. And then I need to type people attending the 2020 conference. So the alt text you can find from the picture format as well. And this is the alt text. Select the alt text ribbon. Then I need to type people attending the 2020 conference. So once that's done, just select X. Okay, so that's done. Um, okay, here. Now on page 3, I might as well go to page 3 here. I know that this is page 3. Let's see here. This is page 3 here, so 3 of 3. Okay, on page 3, add smart art as follows in the blank paragraph after the conference program. So there is a blank paragraph here on the conference program, and the first one would be insert the basic matrix smart art from the matrix section, and then in the upper left shape, I'm going to type 1, then testing. Let's insert the basic matrix first. To do that, I believe I am going to select insert. There's a smart art menu or ribbon under the illustrations group. Select that. And I'm looking for a matrix. And then look for a basic matrix, which is this one here. As you can see, that icon is basic matrix. Click OK. So now, the upper left shape, I need to type 1. And then, so I'm going to type this 1. Just press 1 and type enter, and then I'm going to type testing. Okay, and then on the upper right shape, I'm going to type 2, press enter, then I'm going to type material. And then on lower shape, I'm going to type 3, enter, and the word is medical. On the bottom right, I need to enter 4, type 4, press enter, and then the word is energy. Okay, then click outside, and then so I'm done with this. Then continuing on step 9, which is still on the smart art, but we're going to format. Change the color to the gradient accent 1, and then change the smart art style to subtle effects. I'm going to select the smart art again. So this time I'm going to select the smart art design, and the color is here. We need to change the color to gradients. Maybe not that one, because I don't see gradient range. So could be not that one. So we'll see here. Let me see here. That's a smart alt style. Let's check. So start over again. So I'm going to select the smart art, select the smart art design. Then I need to change the color to accent 1, gradient range, colored. This is colored fill. This one is what I need in the middle under accent 1. Oh, did I select it? So let me do that again. Color, this one here. Okay, so let me see, making sure that our design, change color, accent 1. Okay, and then the smart art style should be subtle effects. So I'm thinking it would be this one. Yes. Okay, so that's done. Now set the step 10, set tab stop at 6 inches with the right alignment. Okay, 6 inches with the right alignment. Leader option 2, which is the dotted leader. For the paragraph days 1 and 2 to match the May 11 and May 10 and 11 to match the formatting of the program describing line for day 3. So let's look for that one first. Okay, so we're moving here. So okay, so this is not the same as this here. So we wanted to change it to make it look like this day 3. Okay, so just going to highlight that one, and then I'm going to highlight this days 1 and 2, May 10 and 11. Now to make the change, I'm going to select the home tab, and under the paragraph tab, paragraph ribbon, select tab. Now the tabs, I need to make it 6 inches. Okay, and then the alignment is right. Then the leader option is 2. Set. It didn't say to change the 0.5, so it's just 6 inches. Okay. Right and then leader 2, and then set. Okay, there, click OK. There you go. So it changed. Now the step 11, we're going to complete the table for days 1 and 2, which is this here. And we're going to insert a row at the end of the table. So go to the last row, and then you can right click there, and then you're going to insert row below. Okay, and then at the new row, we're going to copy this one here, enter the words energy research, and then this one is 4. Okay, so step 11 is done. Now going to step 12, moving on to step 12. On page 4, now I'm going to page 4. So this one is page 4. Did I miss something? So let's see, making sure, insert the row now. Okay, so I'm just wondering because this one is not the same, the table. So I think we're okay. Okay. On page 4, so go to page 4. Okay. Add a border to the heading paragraph, Dallas City Attractions. So this here. Heading paragraph to as follows to separate the page from the rest of the document. Apply a top border to the paragraph. Change the line style of the border to dash. The dash style is the third option. Okay. Change the color of the border to turquoise accent 1 darker 25%. Change the width of the border to 1.5. And I just want to check the final figure. So what it looks like. So it's gonna look like this here. Okay. So moving on here. So go to the Dallas City Attractions, and then to insert top border, select home. Then here is the paragraph top border right there. I might as well open this paragraph menu, and actually I need this border menu, and then go to the borders and shading. So there's the top one, and it says that I need the dash style, which is the third option in the style list, which is this here. Okay, and then the color, the width, the color is turquoise accent 1 darker 25%. So which one is turquoise? Turquoise accent 1. And go here, turquoise is 40%, so maybe this is turquoise accent 1 lighter 60. I need darker 25%. So it could be turquoise accent 1 darker 25%. This is what I need, so click it once. And then the width of the borders is 1.5. And then select the top border. There you go. Click OK. Now, step 13, and format the Dallas picture in the Dallas City Attraction, which is this here, as follows. Flip the Dallas picture horizontally to orient the text properly, and then change the text wrapping to tight. and recolor to this one here, turquoise accent color 1 light. Now select the picture first, select picture format tab, and then we need to rotate horizontal. There you go. Now you can read the word Dallas. And then make sure it's selected. We go back to here. I need to change the text wrapping to tight. So let me see if I can see type here. Tight is this here, the middle one. Change the text wrapping to tight. Tight. Okay, select that. And then recolor the picture. So click X. So click the picture format again. And then picture, I need to change the color. So I can't see here. Picture effect, let me see. Recolor the picture. So this one is color here. Let's see if there is a recolor. So here's the recolor. And I need the turquoise accent one color. Accent color 1, turquoise. So let's see, no color. Recolor. So what color is turquoise accent 1? Okay. Here is turquoise accent color 1 light. So this is what I need. Select it. So now it changed. So that's it for step 13. Now we're going to step 14. In the blank paragraph, in the Dallas City Attractions section, insert a table as follows. So that would be below here. I need to insert 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 columns and 4 2 columns, 4 rows. So click Insert tab, select the table ribbon. Then I need 2 columns, 4 rows. So it's 2 by 4. And then I'm going to just follow figure 2 to add the text. So here, district, tab to the second column to do, tab again to the first column, second row, downtown, tab, type history museum, make sure it's the right spelling, then uptown, tab, BBQ, restaurant, tab again to the last row, arts, tab to the second column, last row, theater. There you go. Now, that's it. I don't have to make sure I don't have to do anything here. Okay. So on step 15, we're going to format the submit abstract, the box here. Okay. In the for more information, change the shape style to moderate effect. Okay, let me see. Okay. Apply a design similar to the registration shape. So it should look like this shape here. Okay, change the shape style to moderate effect red accent 6. So now select here, select this box here, then select the shape format, and I need the shape style. So this is the shape style, and I need the moderate effects. red accent 6. So I'm thinking this colored fill, it needs to, no, moderate effects. Moderate effects, red. Why would it be red? Red accent 1. Turquoise. Red accent, is that correct? Moderate effect turquoise accent 6. So let me see. Moderate, that's intense. Moderate effect, red accent 6. Okay. And then I need to apply the shape effects. So here's the shape effect under this shape styles group. So select the drop down arrow, and then I need the reflections. So this is the reflection tab. Go to the right and then look for tight reflection touching. So this is full reflection, half reflection, tight reflection touching. So there you go. So it has to be red then, not blue. So that's done. So now on step 16, I need to insert a shape as follows to complete the options available at the Advanced Biotech website. Insert a rectangle rounded corners to the right. So I need to insert here to the right of the submit abstracts. Okay. Okay. So I just need to insert a shape first. Under the basic shapes, I need the rounded rectangle. Okay, so rounded rectangle, let me see, rounded, oh here, rounded rectangle. No, rounded rectangle would maybe here, rectangle rounded corners, I think is what I need. So select that and then click here to the right. I need to resize the shape, so select shape format tab, and then the height is 0.6, and then go to the width, and this one should be 1.1, enter, and then position the shape using an absolute horizontal position of 2.9 to the right of the column, and absolute vertical position of 0.03 below the paragraphs. So we've done this before. So I need to just go to select Home tab, select the, okay, so let me see. It's not going through. Okay, select Home. And I'm not sure why this one is not being selected. Select Home. So I missed the step 16B, so I need to add the text brochure here. Okay, so here, brochure. Okay, click outside, and then, so from here, and then, so let me see. Why would it be? I want to make sure that the shape format is 0.6, 1.1 is still. And then, so now we need to position the shape. So select Home, select the paragraph group, diagonal arrow, select Tabs, and the tab position should be 2.9, and to the right of the column, to the right of the column in absolute vertical position. So I don't think this is it because it's a little bit different. So let me cancel that out. Clear it. Okay. Need to undo that. So that's not the right one. So the position should be in the shape format. And you see this position here. And then select more layout option. And the horizontal position should be, let me see, the horizontal position to the right. So alignment to the right of the column. Okay, and then vertical should be vertical also to the right. Okay, let me see. Vertical is absolute position of 0.03. Let me see. Let me see. Hang on. Let me do that again. Okay. Position, more layouts. So the absolute position here, the absolute position of 2.9 to the right of the column, and then the vertical position, absolute vertical also. Sorry about that, 0.03 to below the paragraph. Okay, so there you go. Select OK. And then use the Format Painter to apply the formatting of the registration. Okay, to the brochure. So I'm going to select this here. Select Home, Format, and select the brochure there. Now you can see that it's the same. Okay, and then so the last step, 17, is checking the spelling and grammar to correct any spelling errors, but ignore the names. Okay, so from here I select Review, Spelling and Grammar, and advantage should not be the word here. So I have to ignore that. And then I'm going to ignore that as well. Let me see. I don't think there is one because that's a name. Review, spelling. There's a spelling, there's two, and I'm not going to correct that because it's the correct spelling. I have to ignore it, ignore once. And then, so here, biotechnological is the wrong spelling. Going to select that, and that's it. Okay, so now I'm going to File, Save a Copy, Saved, click OK. Now, so that's the end of this module. You can now upload whenever you're ready. And thank you very much. Good luck. Bye for now.